because I'm not that person, but you feel like my whole battle was, I know you're gonna do this. I know this is how you react. I know this is what you do. I know this is what you do. No, you know that's what I did.
And that's when that version of me kicks in, and I'll just say, okay.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Taz, and you are watching the Intro Podcast. And of course, I have the one and the only, the homie JR is in the house, y'all. He already using this sexy voice. I'm so done with all of this sexy voice stuff. Just be hood with it.
You want me to be hood with it?
Do you have a hood side?
You don't want to meet that side.
There's a poll if you're listening on Spotify. It's gonna ask, do you want JR's hood side?
Nobody want that.
What does that look like?
Ooh. You know what a nigga that don't care look like? What it sound like? What it feel like?
Oh, that's me right now.
Nah, I mean, you don't care about certain things right now, but nigga don't give a fuck about nothing.
I don't care about nothing.
Yeah, that's when you get that. You don't want that. You don't want that.
I'm interested. I'm gonna go back to Wisconsin and see if I can get anybody to give me some stories about.
You ain't gotta go to Wisconsin for that.
What, you mean I can get that info right here in the den? I'm here for it. Let's go.
Nah, we ain't gonna worry about.
We ain't gonna go
right
there
now.
Anywho, man. So what's going on, man? Life is lifing right now, man. What's going on with you, man? How's the family?
Life is lifing for everybody right now. School just started back.
Yeah, man.
So dealing with that. Of course, my daughter is worried that she's not in class with none of her friends. I said, well, make more friends. The more friends you got, the less you got to worry about not being in class with somebody.
Yeah.
That's my logic behind it.
How's that working out?
It seems alright right now. It's still the beginning of the year. We'll see what happens by Christmas or whatnot. Son's going to Air Force soon. I'm not sure if he's ready.
Wait. Now, why? What's going on with nephew?
Ain't nothing going on. It's just he living his best life right now. So he out here having fun and all of these things. It was like after a while, it's time to shut all this fun down.
Yeah.
Once you having fun for a while, you don't want to stop.
That's why I encourage young people like seniors in high school. I'll be like, and this is probably debatable. I tell them, don't wait years and years and years. Or don't even wait a year to go to college.
Yeah.
If you have plans to go to college,
go
now.
Mm-hmm.
Because the more you sit out,
the harder it's gonna get. I did that. I did that. Oh man, it took forever. Like I went to college the first year when I got out of high school, and I realized immediately like I didn't fit. So what I did was, since I lost my scholarship that year anyway, I was like, I'm gonna just take a year off and go back. 1 year turned into 2, 2 turned into 5 real quick. And so after that 5 years, I'm like, I got to do something. So I went back. I didn't go back originally for what I was going for, but I went back, and it's difficult.
Yeah,
because then, as I'm in my 20s.
Damn.
Whatever.
I had to.
Do it to me.
I've been waiting because you did me last show.
I know.
So I had to go there. Yeah, come on.
But, so you in your 20s, right? And you start in college. Meanwhile, all these other kids, 18, 19, they look at you like you old. Because now you starting over where we already at. So you got that aspect. And then since you done been out the game so long, you trying to build, you trying to get the momentum to go back. It's like the snowball effect. It's a lot easier once you build up the snowball. You got some momentum. Once that snowball stop,
that's your ass.
It's hard to get it back going again. And so that's how I felt. I had to be motivated. At the same time, I had a kid by then. Life was lifing.
Yeah.
I had responsibilities. Those are things we got to worry about. So I encourage if you got 18 to 17, fresh out of high school, kids out there talking about going to school, make them go.
Like right now.
Yeah, if they take that time off, they're not going to go. If they go back, it's going to be hard. Yeah. So just have them go right away, get it over with, enjoy the rest of the years of their life.
I know in regards to what you were saying about going and, the whole age difference, I remember I was dating this guy. We'll just call him GT. When I say, like, fashion, like, he would literally just take fabric and just create some of the dopest clothing ever.
That's good.
He wanted to go to school for fashion, but he didn't want to go by himself. Me personally, I had no interest in it, but because he wanted to go, we went to Wade College downtown. And although the school was in Dallas and we lived in Dallas, we wanted to experience that life of campus life.
Yeah,
but the campus life was more apartment. Yeah. So they rented out some apartments, actually a little bit down the street from here on Preston. So we moved into that apartment. It was like, I want to say 5 or 6 to an apartment.
Okay.
I found myself being the old man whenever they would party.
Yeah.
And I was like, can y'all quiet down, please?
You didn't got used to peace and quiet.
Because before I was living with my auntie and my uncle, whatever, Aunt Dan and Uncle Fred. And I got so used to being at my age at that time. I was used to just, Zen moments. And if I wanted to turn up, I turn up outside.
Yeah.
And then come back home. Nah, these niggas would be turning up in the apartment knowing we got to all be up at 6 o'clock in the morning for class.
Because they just want to turn up here.
They want to turn up. They literally wanted the college life.
Yeah.
And I was like, I tap out. Take me out the game, coach. Don't put me in the game, coach. Take me out. And that's another reason why I'm a big advocate to say if you want to go to college, go now, because you'll miss out on certain experiences once you get older because your toleration
is way different.
Hell yeah, because my toleration for noise was 0.
Yep.
I couldn't fathom the point of why y'all want to party and y'all all know in a couple hours we have to be up.
Well, see, because for you, responsibility had already kicked in
for
some years at that point. See, you got to remember, these are kids that's fresh out of high school, finally got a little taste of freedom. Mm-hmm. So they taking every minute of it they can. You, on the other hand, already had freedom and it's like, we got responsibility in the morning and they like, we're still going to get up. And you like, well, can we get some sleep and then get up?
and like, this is where I was introduced to, shall I say, powder.
Oh, yeah. College life.
Let me backtrace because I don't want y'all saying, oh, he was introduced, that means he was using. No, he was not using. I was introduced to being around people who were very heavily engulfed in using those drugs, and I saw the effect. Casually.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, this is what y'all do, and y'all these rich white folk.
Yep.
You come from a wealthy family,
so you can afford it.
Yeah.
What did Whitney say? Anyway.
As a matter of fact, happy belated birthday. I want to say her birthday was last week. Happy birthday, Whitney. We love and miss you.
Happy birthday. Happy belated.
I love it whenever she said crack is whack.
Crack is a broke person's drug.
Broke person's drug. I love it.
Crack is, but not cocaine.
I'm glad that
one is cooked and one's not. But anyway, besides the point.
Wait, so you want to give us an education?
Nope.
On whip it? What they say? Whip it?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Nope.
Wait, speaking of, I watched the video, I want to say last week or week before last, where this guy was literally showing, and it was on Instagram. He literally showed how to, whatever you do to make it from crack to cocaine or whatever.
Cocaine to crack.
He had to burn and everything. He literally showed the full process on how to do that.
And I'm pretty sure he's in jail now.
I want to know, how did the video get on social media?
Because they let you post stuff before they filter and censor it.
Yeah.
So it probably got posted, and then when they caught it, like, how do we let this slip through the cracks? And there you have it. But at the same time, did he really break any community standards? I don't know.
And that was the question to myself is, I know morally you may be wrong. You might be.
Morally, legally.
But according to social media, what did you do wrong?
Exactly.
Because, I mean, if you look at Twitter, I'm sorry, X. Where did this X come from?
Don't even get me started on this crap.
But it's
Elon trying to do stuff.
And so whenever I first saw it, this was my my response to it. You are on brand, because Twitter, over 50% of Twitter is porn now anyway.
Is it? Dang.
Oh, you haven't seen?
I'm not on Twitter. I ain't been on Twitter in years.
I'm gonna take you down a rabbit hole one of these days to let you see.
I purposely won't get on Twitter because it's too much. When
I tell you, you don't like OnlyFans is really, you know what? Yeah. But even before you go to OnlyFans, the OnlyFans creators, they're using Twitter as their promo page
to market.
So like buying videos, rent videos, paying for memberships, even for OnlyFans and all these other websites, it's pointless now, because as long as you have an X page,
you can watch it.
You can watch it.
Oh, that's crazy.
Well, watch this. Thank y'all. I'm just saying. Man, you know recently how my life has heavily changed.
Yeah.
Man, for those of you who don't know or who are not following me on social media, I am dealing with something that I never ever thought as a parent I would ever have to deal with. And you think you have this parenting thing together.
Oh, no.